Howdy, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Contagious Smile Unstoppable with your lovely and sexy vixen over here,
That's so nice that you talk about yourself that way.
Victoria Cure, who is an outstanding published author of 41 books, if y'all didn't know that.
Okay, they're not all on Amazon.
I didn't
Hi,
say they were on
guys.
Amazon. She said howdy, y'all. So this is Unstoppable. It's unfiltered, and we just jaw jack and take the mic.
No, you can scoot a little bit. I did take the mic. It took me, decades, but I have my mic.
Uh,
Nuts. Hi, everyone. So I just want to take a moment and go over a couple little things. First, we're celebrating that my husband was, he experienced his first colonoscopy today.
that's not cause for
It
celebration.
is because you got a great report, and I am
Oh, I got
so
something great, all
happy.
right.
Oh my God, it was hilarious because
Well, it's not
even
even funny.
it was. Okay, first, Faith and I went back and we had to like put one thing at ease, and everyone told him this was a non-surgical minor procedure.
Huge surgery.
No, if there's no cutting, no stitching, you no. So all of the doctors and nurses reminded him that it wasn't a surgical procedure. So everybody was having fun at his expense and laughing and cutting up. It was a riot. So Faith, of course, had a field day. Not to mention, before we even go any further, I am beyond thrilled. And he did this for his family, which is so honoring. So men, put the excuse boat down and do it because he did it for us, for his family. Because why? What was your reason you said you wanted?
I want to live longer for my family.
See? So that means the world to us. But Faith, I have to give a little side note, got a very special treat from a new friend of A Contagious Smile, Mr. Eric Winter.
Who?
Uh, don't say who. That is everybody who's ever watched The Rookie
That name doesn't ring a bell.
knows who yeah, whatever. Knows who the rookie is. It's Sergeant Bradford. And for those who used to watch or he's not on it anymore, Days of Our Lives. He was on Days of Our Lives, but he was on Days of Our Lives. So he sent a little note thanking me for what I do and how, that's such a special cause to him. He couldn't have been any nicer. Like, he could not have been nicer. And then he told Faith that he is the known prankster. Anybody who ever watches Eric on TikTok knows he is the prank master of the TV show The Rookie. And he has said he will collaborate with Faith on pranking her dad, my husband. It's going to be on.
No. Why don't y'all right now go to Eric Winter's TikTok?
Do that.
Oh
He's
yeah.
such a
Oh
sweet
yeah. Oh
guy.
yeah. Everyone go on there.
Let's not forget you think his wife is just,
Oh yes. Well, we're not talking about his wife.
they've been happily
I have
married.
respect for him and his wife.
Okay, then don't have people go sending him messages because that's just rude.
No. If he's gonna prank me, he's gonna get he better be able to take it. If he can dish it out.
Anyway, he's been married to her for decades. They have gorgeous kids. And he is just, he does housework and he treats her like a princess. So, anyway, so Faith got Eric on her side. That's kind of cool. And then The Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, actor, friend now, John sent a message. He's going to be on the
I
show.
can't pronounce his last name.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Capelos.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't botch that. If you did, if I did, I'm so sorry. It's my husband's fault. Um, he was so nice, and he is going to be on. Oh, like so many people, you see somebody and you're like, I wonder if the perception is reality. Are they going to be stand-up seller person, or are they going to be like, like there's people with a reputation in Hollywood. You could not give me money to interview Jennifer Lopez. Like, if I had to pick between Jennifer Lopez, Mariah Carey, I would go off air. I just wouldn't do it. And, I've had people say, oh, would you go on The View? No. Would I go on Ellen? No. And it has nothing to do with Ellen being Ellen and, being that she, is in the community. And I know some people would ask me that. I completely support the community. I advocate for the community. I have
does.
family in the community, and I openly accept whoever you are, as long as whoever you're with loves you unconditionally and doesn't put their hands on you in an unwarranted manner. We're good. That's
But
all I care about. You want to go back to your colonoscopy?
but you wouldn't go on her show.
No, because I've heard from so many that she was so mean to her employees, to her staff, and it's coming out now, speculatory, of course. Whatever, I have to say that little side note that she's been involved with the whole P. Diddy and the child sex, whatever. It's speculation, however, it's whatever. And you know how I am about that. So,
Yep, you'll be getting
just saying.
hate mail for that.
Okay, but I'm going to stand up for the right of the kids. And until proven otherwise, there's a lot of proof of it. And then her show went off right after all this came out. And Twitch, who I thought was just the sweetest, coolest, fun guy ever, committed suicide. So,
So, fellas, let me talk to you.
is
Get
this a haunted house?
no,
Okay.
get the colonoscopy scheduled and done and over
Proud of
with.
you.
If you're 45, 50, just get it done for your family. All right, knock it out. You want to stay alive longer, you want to live longer for them. Show your family you love them by getting this done. I promise y'all,
He's a baby. He's a wuss.
the hardest part is not eating for like 2 days. Okay, 2 days. If you have it scheduled, schedule it on a Monday so you can have Sunday to prep, drinking all that crap to
That
make
was
it
hilarious.
to
The
make
what
it poop.
the waddle doddled. What did I call it? The swaddle waddle.
Swaddle waddle.
Yeah, my husband was swaddle waddling.
She made me laugh one time, and I may have pooped a little bit.
Skidding the bridges.
I may have put something in the britches, and I had to swaddle waddle
It was
to the
hilarious.
toilet. Yeah,
Do a
so
vision of what a
no,
squaddle waddle
I
is.
know.
Okay, squaddle waddle is for you ladies when your husband sticks his booty butt out, right? His torso is up and elongated, his butt is out, right? And he is waddling to keep the stuff from, what do you call it? What's it?
Cunching.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's squaddle waddling and his arms are whacking around side to side as he's trying to, expeditiously get into the toilet. And it is hilarious.
So the process is not bad. Okay.
You ate mighty well today.
I did the invasive procedure. If you
Fancy.
it wasn't me.
Oh.
My God. I had some stranger going up my pooper chute.
And what did Faith say? She was so proud of you for going into the community to see what it would be like.
Really?
And she was very unhappy because what's right for some is not for others, but she was not proud that her dad decided to try out porn because they took pictures and there was video of you getting, And so she said, because it is actually, whatever. This is Faith, y'all. And she had the doctors and nurses on the ground laughing so hard at this. But then at the end, we have video, she took his IV out, which was priceless. It was great. But everybody was cracking up at this.
So, yeah. So just knock it out, y'all.
Yes. Then we had celebratory dinner. Had a fantastic new friend.
Mexican.
We had Mexican. Dinner, food, and we had the best server. She was amazing. Awesome.
Can we give a big shout out to Daly?
Yes, she was amazing. And we're trying to get her to come on Teen Talk.
Daly, come on the show.
That's right. Yes.
Get your voice heard.
That's right. Because it matters.
She's very sweet.
She was very sweet.
She said, "Oh, you guys are the best. We love you."
And she's like, you can only let me wait on you from now
And
on.
then she said, "Oh, wait a minute. I think I have something to embarrass your husband with."
Oh, it was great. I doubled her tip. So she comes out with the sombrero. I can't roll the R because of my metal in my face. So she comes out. Can you do it?
No.
You can.
No.
You can. And so they bring out the hat and they're singing and hooting and hollering. And it was fantastic. Well done, girl.
Fried cheesecake, ice cream.
Awesome. Strawberry sauce. Then he decided to almost begin to get in a food fight with me, and Daylin had my back and said, "Oh, you be nice, boy."
Daly jumped my skillet.
Yes, she did.
And told me to behave.
I know, isn't that great?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She's got a birthday coming up soon.
Next week, happy birthday.
So maybe she'll come on.
Yeah, that would be a great gift.
So maybe you can send this one to her and
Well, she
say,
said she was going to listen.
well, this is her episode then.
Yeah. Well, not her episode. Her episode would be when she comes on. Right. So I have to tell you, well, I'm going to let him talk for a minute after I tell y'all what we're doing. We are getting ready to make our little gift bags and gift boxes of stuff for our Stucco Squad members. And if you want to join, we're going to set it up, even if you don't go through the academy, the Stucco Squad Academy, and you go through, we're going to set it up where you can still get all the benefits of other stuff that we're going to do with the Stucco Squad. We have so many gifts, and let me tell you, none of it is just junk stuff, right? As a special needs person myself and a special needs parent, I know because every person is different. So whether they have a tracheostomy or a feeding tube or they have aversion of color or where they can't have the sparkles or, some aversion to like things that light up or things of that nature, I have gone way above to make sure all of our gifts are good. So we have nothing that'll stick, poke, or prod. We have, that sounds like your colonoscopy. We have, we have the cutest stuff, the cutest gifts, even like charms for shoes, charms for a bracelet. We have logo stuff. We have keychains, pens, hearts, ornament stuff. Um, I can say this on air because it's recorded, and my husband, who would never do anything to me, wouldn't do anything anyway. But there's like another, I don't know, 20 different objects coming soon as well that will be included in these boxes, which is so much fun because I've had such a good time finding these things. And all of it is going for the Stucco Squad, and I have to figure out who gets what. And so then we have the dog boxes that are going to be decorated. Then we have the the bags. Then we have all these. I mean, the things are just. I had to get a whole new organizer cabinet thing just to put some in, and I think I'm already outgrowing it. But I'm so excited because I am. You don't understand. I love the idea of Stucco Squad. I love what it can do. I love what it means. I love who will be involved in it. We have the best bracelets. They are, and what I love about these, they're purple and black. I'll let him talk about it. But what I love about them is that they are not going to be told, these kids are not going to be told they have to take them off. If they're at the hospital, God forbid, they're inpatient or they're outpatient having a procedure, they're getting an IV, they're going through MRI, imaging, whatever the case may be, they do not have to come off, which I love, 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 because this is their superhero like honor, right? So they have it on them at all times, and nobody's going to tell them that they're not a superhero and it has to come off. Tell them how awesome these are. My husband has taken one, and he has not taken it off since the day that they were delivered after I made these.
I'm an official VIP Stucco Squad superhero. And on the back, it says a contagious smile.
Right, but you did, I mean, it's not, it's multicolored. It's black
nice
and purple.
Dark purple and black with outline puppy dog on there.
Two, one on either side. It's a little baby stucco. And the colors are not flashy. They're not anything that you'd have to worry about even on the spectrum. They are, or if you're epileptic, it's a very smooth transition of color. And I thought that would be great to give it like a little pop and, make it a little happen. The writing is in white, so it's nothing very bright, so if their eyes are sensitive to bright colors, this is not an option that we have to worry about either. My husband is looking at me like, I don't know, what? Say it, say it, say it.
I'm just looking at you. You're gorgeous.
Whatever. Um, but I love this. I love the Stucco Squad. Like it makes me so happy. It shouldn't make me so happy.
Your phone can wait.
Phone goes off 24 hours a day. It's crazy.
So we'll be giving out these little trinkets. And
I'm gonna
handouts.
hand you stuff while you're talking, and you can open it.
This will be
Open this.
a lot of noise.
I know, but I want people to hear it and get excited.
They hear the rustling.
I want them to hear it and get excited. Open this, and then you can tell everybody what each thing is as we open.
In clear paper. I can see through the plastic.
Well, nobody else. Do you want a bone?
It's a.
I want a bone.
It's a wooden bone.
I want a bone.
Wooden paw prints.
Can I have a bone?
Babe?
What? Stucco's right here. And there is also, these are done in wood.
Sisal twine tied up.
Yes. And you can make these into whatever you want. We can decorate them, and we have so many just like beautiful stucco stickers, all sorts of cool, fun stuff. This is never gonna stay.
Cruise Park in May is the event.
Yes.
And I don't know how you get accepted. I don't know how you get tickets. I don't know how you get invited, but I'm sure my wife will find out or already knows.
We also have the cutest. Oh, these are so cute. They came in all different. We tried to get all stucco, but I wanted them to look like superheroes. So some of
I don't
them,
know what this is.
I'm gonna tell them. Some of them doesn't look like stucco, but they look like superheroes. So it could be part of Superhero Squad. They are the cutest bookmarks that do not tear, so you don't have to worry about getting.
That what?
Do not tear.
Do not.
Be quiet. They won't give paper cuts or anything like that. They have smooth edges. I wanted to make sure all the way around. Tell them what those look like. They're so cute.
It's a metal bookmark
Oh, for the love. Are you
with a little corgi dog on there. How come it's not golden retriever? You're making a lot of noise on air. Oh my gosh, woman.
okay? I'm so excited. Tell everybody what these things are.
More sisal twine.
But they're not the same.
More hearts, more bones, more
But
paw prints.
they are not the same
They're
design.
not.
If I'm losing my accent and I'm getting more country for you, oh my Lord.
All right. So,
Yes.
how do people
So,
get
podcast Powerhouse Growth Academy. All of the links. Give me about one more week. In all fairness, I just had a procedure. My husband had a non-invasive surgical. Yes, I have another one tomorrow. So the time y'all hear this, I will actually be these are different sizes, these are smaller.
Yeah.
I will be in the surgery tomorrow or today while y'all are listening to this. So you can give me a week and I will let y'all know on the next podcast that it's up and running. Website, social media platforms, you name it, there will be links to it. You can join the social media, but until then, you can go to Facebook and join the Stucco Squad on Facebook. It's the group, you just search for groups and it's the Stucco Squad. So you join there.
seriously, y'all go in there. Molly's done a lot of work on this, and there's a lot of people involved. I mean, look at the foundation that we're going into. Give kids the world, make a wish.
Correct.
So, you need help.
Yes, thank you. So we are working with some of the best organizations. It's great. We're gonna have all sorts of fun stuff. Anybody who's seen the movie Patch Adams, the actual Patch Adams actually went through an amputation not too long ago. Most people don't know that. And his sidekick, who is just so sweet, has said he'd come on. We have so many people who will come on and do live things with the kids. We have like it's so amazing. We have coloring contests. There are so many different activities, and all of them are built around to make sure everybody knows how amazing you are, how extraordinary you are, normal, ordinary, that's who wants it? Nobody does. How you can take impossible, just make a little space between I am, put a little apostrophe, and you know what? I'm possible. And there's nothing you can't do, and we're going to make sure you know that. And we're going to have fun activities. If you color, go on Stucco Squad on Facebook and you pick out any of the coloring pages, any, color it in. I like it when it's not in the lines because that's just my favorite. Take a picture, have anybody you know upload it for us, and you're going to get a prize. Like, we're going to send you a prize. And we're not talking about like something you don't want. These are really good prizes. I'm going to color just to get a prize. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm coloring to get a prize because I'm going to be sitting there doing nothing for 2.5 hours tomorrow. What is in this bag, Mr. Solomon?
Boat keys.
Well, kind of. But let me tell you, as a mom of a special needs miracle, when she was younger, and I know a lot of moms know about this, when our kids are younger, we have emergency bags. We have, like, I had to carry an apnea machine, a CPAP. I had tracheostomy. I had an emergency bag. I had an oxygen tank. I had the feeding tube bag. You name it, I had it. Well, sometimes when, God forbid, something happens, sometimes you don't remember what's what and where's where because you've got a plethora of stuff and it's just you, more than likely, because it was just me. And so these are awesome. And then of course,
So these are like a keychain tag.
my
Okay.
husband should know me better than that by now. And we have got just the cutest, most amazing little catchphrase fun things about our puppies to put on these tags. And I got them in every color you can imagine. So that's going to be super fun. And because I'm actually going to hand it to you, uh, him and Faith will get to put all of them on the key rings.
I like this sticker. I work hard so my dog can have a better life.
Let's talk about cute sayings, shall we? Because this is going to be you and Faith's project, besides others that I have coming for you right now. So we very frequently play cards as a family. And last night we were playing phase 10, right? We were playing phase 10. And my husband, soulmate love of my life, actually he was doing pretty good. And he won the round. And Faith is sitting there. I'm obviously sitting there. Stucco's laid out on me. And my husband looks at me and says, "Oh, you lost your hand there on that one, huh?"
It was intended as in you lost the hand of phase 10.
Well, that's not what you said.
I said, yes, you lost your hand.
That's not what you said.
Guys, my wife is left arm amputee below the elbow. So
Right. But if I didn't have a good sense of humor, woo!
made a shameless pun. And yeah, but
So
she can take it.
So what did you just unwrap?
More balls.
But they're different shapes. They're all different designs, right?
Obviously, it's all revolving around dogs.
It's no. Let's make sure you're correct.
Not dogs?
It's all around stucco.
Oh my gosh. You hear that, Stucco?
That's my baby. You better tread carefully. And what is that you've got there?
Put more boat keys.
More. Now, don't be saying anything about me making noise when you're making all that noise back there.
I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm making all that.
You know, when Faith was little, she loved that sound, that plastic. All right, now what's this? These are so cute.
Wood, cardboard. Wait, it's not really cardboard. How can it be wood and cardboard?
I was just going to ask that.
Cardboard's made from wood. So wooden cutouts with the word love and the O is a paw print.
Now, Mr. Creative, what could kids do that would be so cool with that?
They could paint it.
Paint it.
Paint it.
Use it for a haunted house.
They could put magic marker on there. They could smear some mud on there.
Oh, Lord.
Make it unique.
Unique.
Yep.
And we got.
Paint it, give it to your mom. She'll hang it on the fridge.
And then we've got all sorts of pens. These are super cute. They're soft. What do you call this? Like, how do you explain this pen? I think these are so cute.
I don't know. A little fidget thing.
No, well, yes, but it also, I think the parents might actually keep this one and take it. But it's got a little paw print on it, and it's so cute. And then we got all different color charms, for the shoes and for bracelets. And I know as soon as I move my new shelf, it's gonna flip in everything of my organization skills here will just make a mess.
So y'all keep my wife in your thoughts and prayers tomorrow as she undergoes another freaking surgery.
By the time, no,
Okay.
it won't be tomorrow. It'll be today because this gets
today.
released on Tuesday, and so
You release it in the morning.
yeah.
So
Every day this week we have
we'll
something.
be en route to the hospital, and y'all can listen and just keep her in mind. Okay?
No, you keep these two in mind. That's what I care about. Now we get to other fun stuff.
No, that's enough. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
this last one I like. Come on, open up and tell everybody what this is.
I can see it. It's clear plastic.
You know what?
It's in a Ziploc bag.
Tell everybody what these are. These are so cute. Lord, Lord.
Again, they're wooden cutout. They're wooden cutout. Oh, they got words on there. Hang on.
See what happens? Uh-huh.
Wooden cutout, little key fobs.
Well, you gotta read them.
Well, hang on, Hoss.
Now on the horse. My husband's afraid to move because last time and well, every time today and yesterday he's moved about a pile high of like the whole office as tall as he is in the chair has just fallen everywhere.
The little wooden disc with a heart cut out at the bottom is, I guess, is for like a keychain, key ring, and it says a pocket hug. Others say little pocket hug, and
And if you feel,
different.
they all say something different. If you feel, the reason that we picked these is because you can hold on to it when you're having something done, and either the parents can hold on to it. I plan on putting one for the parents and one for the kids in the bag. They can hold on to it. You can hold on to it. There's no sharp edges, no way to get any splinters or any kind of cuts of any way. And they can just hold on to it. That does not go there. And you can just have a little hug with you whenever. And that's so important. We all need hugs. Hugs are such good things. Like, hugs are great things.
So,
Yes.
what else?
Okay, I have to get serious.
Oh, we received an email from a young man
Okay.
who wants to come on our show.
We receive a lot of emails and videos.
So I want to express that young man to respond promptly to my email I just sent you tonight or yesterday, if you're listening. And we'll get you on our show, buddy. Okay.
So, a topic I do want to talk about, and I want to hear, of course, what you think, is in California now, a law has passed. Why do you put stuff where it doesn't belong? A law has passed. Okay, you have to be 21 to drink, right? You have to be of a certain age to get a tattoo. I believe California is 18, but you don't need your parents' consent if you want to go and get your bits taken off. If you want to go through gender reassignment surgery, and if the child tries to go to court with against the parents can be charged with child abuse and neglect.
Wow.
How is that even possible? When
Wow.
you're, I mean, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11 years old.
This turned dark.
Well, no, but listen, but that's what we do. We talk about things other people don't or won't, right? When you're 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, whatever the case may be, you don't even know what kind of birthday party
They're
you
going that
want.
young.
Oh yeah. People are starting at like 5 and 6 dressing is opposite sex now.
Are you serious? They don't know if they want Cheerios or Fruit Loops at that age.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what kind of birthday party you want. And here's the thing is that, the debate is, well, if a man is transitioning into a woman, he should be able to use the woman's restroom even during the whole transition. But what about our kids that's little girls that are in there, And
Or boys.
oh, right. And here's the thing is that, if you identify as a cat, then good for you for identifying a cat.
Go get your shots.
You need to have a rabies and you need to go to the vet. A vet probably 100% probably won't
And
see
they
you.
only do rectal thermometers.
Oh my God. You're all about this rectal thing since you had this experience today.
Everyone needs this experience.
I, okay.
I
Anyway,
got my hero cookie.
did you enjoy the flavor?
Yes.
Ew. So, anyway, that's what I don't understand. Like, if you want to identify as a cat, fine. Our school systems are more afraid of offending someone in their pronouns than working on our education. And that is just preposterous to me. At the end of the day, let's do this. How do you explain what a man is? What is a man, in your opinion?
A man is a male born with a penis and two testicles.
Okay. But a
A
man,
male. A man is something different. A man who is someone who provides, protects his family, stands up for what's right. Okay.
and what do you identify as a woman?
A woman is a female, born a female with breastises, vagina. Okay. That's a female.
What if you have a reassignment surgery?
Voluntarily?
Sure. And then you're dressing as a female, you're
Yeah.
taking all different
You're still
hormones.
you're a messed up woman now.
See, the thing is,
Okay.
but see, I play devil's advocate. I'm going to
Mhm.
play devil's advocate about it. Is if you are XX chromosome, right? That's your DNA, right? This is your, let's look at DNA and XX chromosomes, right? Then you are a, what are you with XX chromosome? What are you? What's XY? You don't know?
No,
Are you kidding?
no, I'm
Did you
not kidding.
sleep in this
I
class?
did sleep in the class.
Let's try it this way. If you're able to bear children,
Mhm.
then people say, okay, then you're a woman. But what about people who have had a hysterectomy,
Right.
right?
Or something else.
Okay. But aren't they? What's the difference in a person who's had a hysterectomy and a trans? Because they can't produce a child and neither can a trans.
Well, they're still opposites.
How?
If one's a trans, then that means they're the opposite sex of the woman with a hysterectomy.
What if they had reassignment surgery? What if they had their penis cut off?
Then they're still the opposite of a woman who's had a hysterectomy
Why do you say that?
because one is a woman born a female, the other is a man born a male turning into a woman or attempting to. I'm going to get flagged for this. I don't care. Y'all hate me, Michael.
No, I mean, I just don't understand. Like, hey, if to each their own, I have multiple people in my, we don't speak family, that are in the community. And I support, as long as they're happy and I don't mean happy as gay. I mean happy as in mentally and emotionally, positive, I guess, quickly coming up with something. As long as they are, in love or I can't see, I keep going back to the word happy, but I don't mean that in an offensive way as gay, right? I mean it like as long as they are.
Peace.
Thank you. Then more power to whomever and everyone. Everyone deserves to be loved. Everyone should be loved, right? If you want to be loved by a man and you're a man, God bless you. If you're a woman and you want to be loved by a woman, God bless you. I have friends that I've known all of Faith's life that are on both sides and they're married with partners. God bless all of you. I have no problem with it. I am a very straight heterosexual woman who is only attracted to my husband.
I'm thankful for that.
But that doesn't mean that, I have an issue with it because I don't. I have no issue with it at all. But I don't understand how some people can come out and say I identify as a cat and then the schools are like, "Oh, well, let me get you, you know, cat litter for the bathroom."
Right.
Right? And now in California, you are allowed to take your parents to court for child neglect, child abuse because they're prohibiting you from doing this, hormonal thing. They want to stop puberty and but the thing is that they're not keeping you from a sleepover, right? And some of this is non-reversible. You can't reverse some
Who's
of
paying for
this. Well, a lot of it is done by the state if the parents, but I mean, the problem is
so the state is paying for their
for
transfiguration,
it's very expensive.
transmorphic.
People in jail are getting them done and it's paid by the taxpayers.
Okay, so why do I have to go to the hospital and pay my own bill for a surgery?
I can't dispute that.
Why do you have to go and pay for yours?
I can't dispute that
Right?
either.
You got transformed. You got an arm cut off.
I'm bionic. I have metal everywhere,
Right.
which we don't even want to talk about that process.
Why don't they pay for that shit?
Right. Like for insurance here, and here's where I'm glad you brought that up because for me to I'm getting an implanted device put in and it's not the first. And for me to have insurance approve the implanted device, I have to have a 4-hour session with a psychiatrist, and it's mandated that anybody who gets this device has to go and have a 4-hour. It's mandated. Like you have to, the prerequisite. And when I was going through the, what do you call it? early check-in, e-check-in, whatever, and I'm answering questions for them to schedule my appointment. I was like, could you tell me what is 4 hours long? Like, what is taking 4 hours? Well, they have to explain to you that your life changes dramatically once you have an implanted device. And we were over the phone, and I said, ma'am, because I called her by her name. I said, I say this with the utmost respect. I do. Um, I know you can't physically see me, but I'm literally like the bionic woman meets the toolbox because I have all of this in my face. I have my shoulder. I have this. I have that. And I was like, I'm also an amputee. And so I'm recent. I'm not born with. I am a recent amputee. And I don't think that I am going to be someone who needs a 4 hour consultation over this. And I was like, not to mention, I can't even get imaging. And part of the whole rhetoric I'm going through is I can't have imaging. I can't have MRIs because of the metal, right? And it's in the chart. That is the process of why I'm doing some of what I have to do. And she's like, yeah, but you have to understand that we have to go through and talk to you and prepare you for what it's like when your body has a foreign object in it. And I'm like, was I muted? Did I say something that she didn't hear? Because I mean, let's be real. Nothing is black or white. They don't leave any area for gray. It's like they've always said about when Faith has had any questions, can she eat everything by mouth? That's not a yes or no. Yes, she can eat everything she wants by mouth, but if you put a hamburger or a steak in front of her, she's going to throw it at your face, right? She's not going to eat it. So, what are you pointing to?
Left field.
No, it's not left field. It's the point that when you go to the hospital, you go through all of these hoops, right? Where, I have to have a 4 hour session to know what it's like to have a foreign object. These kids don't have to go through this. That when somebody asks questions about faith, we have to be very specific, but there's no room for anything other than yes or no. But then these kids can go to court against their parents because they want to start being Tammy instead of Tommy. And if the parents don't comply, then they're being abusive. It's not left field. I mean, the whole thing comes back around that people in this country are losing their damn mind. Period. What happens when you're 18 or 20 or 21, 25, whatever, and you realize I made a big mistake. Like, I wanted to dress up, but I wanted to go back to who I was, and now I can't.
I think it would really start hitting home in like 30s and 40s when you're trying to settle down in your career and you're trying to establish a relationship, long lasting, and build a home. And then maybe when you hit 50, you're like, oh, wow, I really effed up. Right? Because now look, maybe I have nothing. Maybe that so called 20-year-old that I was dating at the time left me because, they were just having fun too, or I was just an experiment. I don't know. Maybe one of our guests can come on and prove me wrong. So,
Right. I did see a very long YouTube video where it was a s- I don't know. I caught the end of it and it was at the hospital about a month ago, so I don't want to say the wrong way, but the person came out as a boy. And I don't know if they said they had transitioned. They said they had had the sex altercation surgery, the sex reassignment surgery. I didn't catch if it was he was a girl and went to a boy or he was a boy and went to a girl and now he's trying to go back to a boy. And he says that he took on his parents to go get this done. His parents said no. He was given permission to do it anyway. He did. And now it's the biggest mistake of his life. And he was like, I wish more people would fight. And I don't have rights to the video, so I can't put it up anywhere. I want to see if I can reach out and say, hey, can we play this? Because it's such a strong message. And he was like, and I hope I'm not offending him if he's transitioning the other way. But he came out as a guy. So like but he was like, it was the biggest mistake of my life because I'm a kid and it's my parents' responsibility to take care of me. And they were. And back then I was like, why won't you let me do what I want? Stomping feet. And so I did whatever I could. And it was another adult that told me to take him to court. And it was another adult that said, pursue this way. And I did. And then I got all this done. And now I'm stuck and it's not me. And he was like, I couldn't decide if I wanted to go play baseball or ballet. And now I'm not me. I'm not who I am. And the thing is that you're put here to be who you are and you're put here for a reason. And it might not make any sense, but like empower who you are, embrace who you are. I can't wrap both my arms and hands around my husband, but I
That's
sure
because
can
I'm a
give
big guy.
him. No, you're not.
Almost 300 pounds.
No, you're not.
270.
Ugh. So, but I can get one arm all the way around and my arm and hand can touch.
And it's the best hug.
But I feel so bad for these kids that are trying. You know what I think it is? I think these kids are trying so hard to get the attention of their parents that they're willing to do whatever it takes to get either positive or negative attention because it's still attention, right? And they're hurting so badly because in this society, in this time today, everything revolves around electronics and video games. Here's that thing I say, telephones, things of that nature. And if you took all that away and you do what we do, when we sit down at a table, there's no conversation about electronics unless it's very quick, or there's no electronics at the table unless we're waiting on a doctor or a hospital call or whatever. But we have conversations as a family. Like you have date night, which is movie night with Faith every week, and she looks forward to it all week. And we play card games together and we do things like that. And it has nothing to do with electronics. I'm going to be totally honest. When we had power outage and we didn't have internet, I was happy. Now, in all fairness, my husband will tell you, I love advocating. It's what I love to do. He'll tell you that all day long. I love helping others. I love helping kids and I love helping women and men. I love bringing hope back. But when nobody could do their video games, nobody could do, and I'm not just saying my husband and child, I'm saying in general, it was nice. It was a nice detox because it's what's ruining everybody, really. I mean, you look at the video games back then to now, crime in schools, crime created by children are through the roof, right? The games are also on, and kids are smart. If like we have a timer on our kid's phone. And she's so smart and she has no violent games on her phone. None. But the minute that doggone timer is up, she goes and gets a tablet. Because guess what? Now she's back on again. Well, that's about to change. But this has been recent within the last few days. That's going to change. But it's the fact that these kids are wanting attention so badly. That's why you have kids that act out because they're getting totally ignored. A lot of siblings of special needs kids get ignored, and it's not because their parents don't love them. It's not for that reason at all. It's because the other child requires that special additional attention, and the other kids feel like they're
Right. Not
left
important.
out or they don't matter. And that's not true, but I'm sure at that age they feel that way. And then you have kids that are being bullied because maybe they have, when I was in school, I got made fun of because I was a redhead. Because
You're a sexy redhead.
whatever. You saw pictures of me in school. You would
You were
never,
hot.
no.
Yes. She was that hot nerd that you would not think to go ask out on a date.
I didn't date in school. Ever. Like, ever.
I would have dated you.
You dated anyone with a pulse. Let's call it real.
Easy, greasy, we're on air.
You did, though. Right or wrong?
Well, maybe,
Um,
maybe.
you almost gave one of the parents a heart attack.
I sure did. Let's change it. So, dads, y'all sit down at the table. Make it a rule like we do here. No hats. Be respectful at the table like they did in old days. And
Old dates?
olden days.
Old,
Olden.
what?
Let me spell it for you.
Who's Olden?
Olden.
Who is Olden?
Us old guys.
Oh, old days.
Olden, yes. Uh, no hats, no cell phones. Look each other in the eye. Ask each other how your day is. So we were eating dinner at one of our really only favorite Mexican restaurant here where we live. And another shout out to Daily. Thank you. And I told my wife and daughter, I said, this is what I love. This is what I absolutely need and want in my life.
Elaborate.
It's the happiness that I craved. It's the longing. It's the belonging. Uh, my wife's just smiling. It's drama free. So, we had a good conversation. We joked, we talked, we
Had a
threw
little food
food,
fight.
yeah, threw food at each other. They
My
embarrassed me
husband wore a little whipped cream in public.
and sombrero.
I can't roll my R's.
But yeah.
They sang. It
Oh
was
yeah, they sang.
laughter. You ate like I have no idea how you.
Don't look at my picture on
We
any
we
Facebook.
took a picture. No, Faith took a
No,
picture of you trying to make her laugh like a walrus with straws in your nasal cavities, and like you looked
I was doped up
stoned.
from that.
You didn't get
What?
no. You didn't get Versed. You didn't get propofol. None of that. So stick it in your rumpus. No. Oh, they already did. Sorry.
Yes, they already did.
Yeah. Ah.
Well, I enjoyed tonight's talk.
Did you? Which one?
This one
This? Wait.
about
So
everything. So what?
you like love?
No, I enjoyed this talk with you. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It, I'm always trying to get me to admit that I like podcasting with her. We've only been doing it for years.
Um, First week of April will be 3 years.
Are you kidding me?
No. And Abby will be here.
I
Abikins.
can't wait for Abby to get here. She's another pain in my butt.
They pranked the. I've already been told about some of the stuff, and
How many pranks y'all
No,
got?
it's not y'all.
Yeah,
It's not y'all. It's not
you
y'all.
got
It's not.
your daughter.
Hey, say use guys.
You
Say
guys,
use guys.
you guys. You got your niece.
Yeah.
Now you got the freaking Eric actor.
I didn't. Faith was behind every one of
Okay.
those. Every one of them.
Eric, back off, buddy. I
No.
used to be a real cop.
Oh,
Oh, now it's on. Oh, is that a child lounge?
ugly.
Is that a child? Oh, I said he wasn't a real cop. Is that what I insinuated? Okay, I'm sorry, Eric. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
You do know that I have direct access to him now?
Seriously? Oh,
Seriously. And um you forget that we're both on what? What are we both on?
Eric Winters. Um, my apologies, young man.
I want it with meaning. Let's go. I am going to send him a message as soon as we're done
Oh,
here.
Lord.
After I tell Faith what you said, I'm going to tell Abby what you said, and you're in big trouble. You know
I
what?
saw the one prank where he pranked the female officer into doing the
She's an
chicken.
actress.
Well, I just gave her more credit than Eric, didn't I?
You did.
Again, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yep.
He's gonna kill me.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, thank y'all for
Now,
listening
now, what you
to
need to give
tonight's
a
episode.
apology to Eric. He is a fan of ours. He's very
How am I gonna
nice.
prank Eric unless it's from right here?
But you tried to by telling everybody to like go and like send messages out the wazoo to his
His
TikTok
TikTok?
account.
Y'all give him a good follow on TikTok. Eric Winters from The Rookie.
Seriously, you know, Faith
Yeah.
and Abby are gonna jump your skillet for this.
That's all right. I can take it.
Like jump.
I can take it. Like I took it one night in band camp. I woke up and Faith had put press on rainbow
No, they
gay
weren't rainbow.
pride
Yes, they were.
fingernails on both my hands,
We
y'all.
have pictures.
Yes, they have pictures
Yes.
and the sound effects too of me snoring.
Yes. There's other things they've done too.
No.
Yeah, it's great.
So thank y'all for listening.
Hold on. We have one request.
From
Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Isn't that what you say?
who you?
Yes.
Hi, Abby. You're live on air with us right now. I thought you would like
Hi.
say hi to everybody.
Hi.
So, you know, your wonderful uncle and your favorite Aunt Victoria here is
Obviously.
see. Um he just made a comment to Eric and I thought you'd like to hear it first. Um he says, Eric, I used to be a real cop. And
Not a very good one.
Wow. This is coming from a 12-year-old.
she's not 12.
Well,
We talk about you on air all the time and how I'm so excited that you will be here soon. And that
wait.
and I said that I would be reaching out to Eric. He told everybody basically to send pranks or stuff to Eric's TikTok. And I was like, no. And
Wait. My phone's gonna die. Oopsie.
well, we're about to end the show, but I just thought you would like to know that your uncle said to Eric that he at least used to be a real cop.
Like I said, not a very good one.
Thanks, Abby. Goodbye, Abby.
That's quite rude.
Thank y'all for listening.
How many pranks are y'all planning with Faith when you get here?
Michael does not need to hear this.
Well, the listeners are just curious if he's going to be pranked.
Obviously.
Join us next week for another episode from A Contagious Smile
We
Unstoppable.
love you.
With the sexy, lovely Victoria, the pain in the butt Abby,
Don't you call her that. Don't you call her that.
and I'm just the guy in the background, the redneck, Michael. Thank y'all. Good night. Or good morning.